I just realized that I actually have to use a white light so I can actually color correct it in post. I'm not sure being common sense from the get-go, but like, whatever. So I don't have the slightest clue what I labeled this video as. It could be something, I'm assuming clickbaity, except that I suck at clickbait and I kind of do tell the truth for most of my life. So here is what I probably wrote: getting ready for Comic-Con in 24 hours. Or doing my cosplay one day before the con, which is true. Ooh, don't boo me. Just listen to me, please. So, in a way, my title is a bit clickbaity, but it's not, because it's not. I am cosplaying as Eustass Kid from One Piece. I'm gonna put his photo somewhere on the screen, so you know. If you guys don't know Eustass Kid, you guys hate me clearly because I am a One Piece fan. Hello, right? But I'm gonna explain it. Okay, so Eustass Kid is a pirate. He is one of the captains from the worst generation, the same generation that belongs to Luffy. And then please watch One Piece. This is a very crucial part of my life. I need you guys to also hop on board and be as insane as I am. Okay, but yeah, I'm going as him. I think his robotic arm is extremely cool, and I want to like test out my skills. And I think I did good. So when it comes to my cosplay, his arm, that's done. I used boxes. I used a tutorial from, I'm going to insert the name on screen, right? Because I'm not going to end up with an H-bomber video. No, I am not. I used this tutorial. And then I followed the steps, and then yeah, I got my box, and then I used, there was a lot of crying involved. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's a lot of crying involved, but you know, such is life. And then I also used like spray paint to spray paint the outside area to get it to look what I want it to look like. So that part is done, no worries there. The problem is I haven't done everything else, hence 24 hours to get my cosplay ready. I am not proud of myself, but you know, such is life. So what I need to get done today would be the wig, the goggles, the pants, yeah, and that's it. So I've done none of that, but I do have the material. So I have the wig there. I have the pants outside. I'll wash them because I got them today. So as well as my shoes, got them today. And then I'll wash the pants so they're outside drying. It's 1 a.m. Don't ask me why I do things at the worst time possible. My insomnia came back, so my sleep pattern has been horrendous. But that's fine, right? It happens. I don't like the smell of new clothes, since I had to wash it. So once that is dry, I'll paint my pants. And then with the goggles, I had to do those first because I can't style my wig without the goggles, because that is like, they go hand in hand. I also have to wash my own hair because I haven't washed my hair in 2 months.
Brother,
I am not proud. Don't judge me. I judge myself. Okay, I can do it by myself. Thank you. But like, yeah. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I have like a piece of fabric. Get the fabric. I have this piece of fabric. I'm not sure what the fabric is, but I have it. So I'm gonna try and like use old dye that I have. If you guys know, I had like a tie-dye video on my channel. If you guys don't watch that, you can. I still have like the tie-dye, but I don't have soda ash. So I watched a YouTube video that said I can use baking soda to make it, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm not gonna film that just in case I burn the house down and none of you have evidence.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
But yeah, I'm gonna go do that and then prep the thingy process, and then I think I'll just take it from there, honestly. But overall, I'm amazed, man. But like, yeah, we get that. Okay, update. I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to make soda ash, and I was supposed to use baking soda, not baking powder, because I didn't know there was a difference clearly. And then I almost burnt the house down, which was really unfortunate because my whole entire family is sleeping. So yeah, you know. But I decided to just throw the dye. I had this dye. You guys know, if you just watched my old video, I used this since 2020. I don't even think it's safe, to be honest. I don't think it's safe. I cut a bottle I had, and then I put the garment inside. I have my gloves on because this literally sticks on you, and I just like, yeah, have it inside here. I'm just hoping it will like do what needs to be done. I think trying to do like a pseudoscience experiment is burn my face because my face is not itchy. So I'm gonna go wash off whatever is left of the remnants that I tried doing in the kitchen, and just hope that whatever I made isn't going to kill me. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna cover this with plastic and take it from there. So let's see how this goes. It's a few hours later. I slept, woke up, went to go check on my dyed material. It looks like this, so it didn't work clearly, but that's fine. We move on. I'm gonna work on my pants now. These are the pants. I got them from Pep for 170 rand, and they are now washed, kinda ironed. I didn't iron them properly because it seems like I can't iron, but that's neither here or there. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna paint the pants somewhere here, and yeah, that's take it from there. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. I started my periods today, and it's always concerning when I'm on my periods because like the first 2 days walking becomes like it's difficult. Like I can't walk. I'm in so much pain. It feels like I'm having a heart attack, which is not the case because my heart is this side and I'm feeling chest pains here. I have like a headache that is on the verge of becoming a migraine, and knowing that I didn't finish anything for my cosplay and I still have to go cosplay tomorrow while my feet feel like there's like sharp needles in my legs. No. Am I gonna ingest a ton of painkillers? No, not yet. I want to just get it done. It's fine. I'm gonna get it done. So yeah, that is that from me. I'm gonna show you just a bit of me painting it, but I also don't have space on my phone, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, bye. Hey guys, I am so happy to report back compared to this morning when I was like suffering and struggling and feeling like I'm not gonna make any significant progress with my cosplay. I have now progressed past painting my pants. They're right over there. So you guys can see that's how my pants look like. So I am so happy. I have now progressed towards making my goggles. I will be wearing my glasses for con because I still am very blind. I can't see out my glasses, and I haven't tried eye contacts because I'm just really afraid of them. And since I don't have medical aid, I can't really get them because I have to go back every 6 months, and I can't afford to do that. So yeah, I am still gonna wear my glasses, but I'm gonna have the goggles here. And then once I'm done with the goggles, I'll be able to style my wig, and I'm excited about that because it's finally here. Everything is finally coming together. So this is what I'm planning to use for my goggles. I'm gonna use this screen, right? And then to make the lenses, I spray painted this box gold. It smells like the spray painted. Toxic fumes. Do not inhale that, please. Give it a few moments for it to air out. I didn't do that. I mean, I did. I gave it 30 minutes, but still. And then I'm gonna use this black thing with barbecue to like just cover up this part, right? So yeah, but that's my plan so far. I am very excited. I didn't think I'll be here, but we made it. We absolutely made it. So here's to my first con. Woo. No, not my first my first casual cosplay. Woohoo! Hopefully one day I'll have the confidence to actually enter like cosplay competition. But that is not that day. Today is not that day. I'm excited. I am excited. I'll give you guys an update later on. See you then. Okay, so I've made a few progress on my glasses. I made the frames out of boxes, and then I used this. I got it from a Moss cover. It was this one, this, right? And then I used that as like the glasses, right? But since there's like a blue tint on it, I'm gonna paint another one thingy blue. I'm gonna put it at the back of it, and then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I hope it works out. I'm not really sure. It's my first time actually doing this, but you know, it's better to try than to not try. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna use acrylic paint to do that, and I'll just update you guys once I'm done. Okay, bye. Okay, so this is how my goggles look like. I like it. It may look mad, but just trust the process. Okay, I'm gonna go start the wig with got2b spray, and hopefully everything would like hold. And then yeah, I think then I can officially say I'm done with my cosplay. I might just get in. I'm gonna sleep at 2, so 5 hours of sleep. That's good, bro. That's good enough for me. Okay, so I'm done. Ja. Akumnandi la guys. I pretend that guys can got to be true, ne? I'm not even done with this bloody ass head, guys. I'm actually exhausted now. Like, yeah, I respect to cosplayers. My God, I can't say. Yeah, but yeah, you don't get pretend that, guys. Problem ke gore ne ke ya kae nyaka go cosplay a bona. Problem ke gore ke botswa, so I did this to myself, and now I'm upset. I'm not even done with the wig. I'm just done mentally. Hey, so the clips that you guys are seeing on screen were entirely from my sister's phone. This is because when I got to Comic Con, I didn't vlog. I mainly don't like vlogging at all. I don't consume it, so I don't necessarily think I should make content like that. So we didn't take a lot of clips because we kind of both started recording. But this is what I have. This is me waiting to get on stage. I was twitching. Don't be fooled. Don't think I'm confident. I was having a heart attack. But such is life. This was my walk.
Boku No Afro as Eustass Kid for One Piece. Step stars as Nocturna.
Hey, so it's been like 2 weeks since Comic Con Africa, and I am still reeling in excitement that I felt on that Friday. A lot was going on, but like I'm so happy. I am so happy. So before I talk about Comic Con, a little backstory about me. Hey guys, I've been cosplaying officially, well not officially, but like unofficial since like 2020, October 3rd, 2020. So yeah, it's been a while, 4 years exactly. And I haven't done that many cosplays because one thing about me, I do overthink myself out of ideas. I hate that about myself. Stop it, please. But like, yeah, I don't really like cosplay all often because it is quite a bit of like a financially taxing hobby. But I don't mind it, but it is financially taxing. And since I also feel like I want my next cosplay to always be better in the last run, I tend to like not do that many. But anyways, this my first cosplay was Lollet from Death Note. I took my dad's jeans. I took my mom's church shirts. I had like a wig and I was like, it's fine. I'm just gonna post this thing is gonna get better in the future. And I was right. I've gotten a little bit better in the past few years, and it feels like I can only go nowhere else but up. And I'm excited to finally be here because it took a while to get here. Like it took such a long time. I only really found out about like cosplaying around like 2016, and I was so envious because people could like express themselves through their costume, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't do a lot of things back then actually, but now I'm here and I can do things. So improvement. But like yeah. So because of that, going to Comic Con, having my first cosplay competition, even if it was a casual competition, it's a competition nonetheless. I went in terrified. I was so scared that I would either fall or vomit from nervousness or just decide to bail. And don't get me wrong, I thought about bailing out. Like, I'm sure every second or third day towards heading into Comic Con, I was like, nah, I can just give up. It's fine. I can give up. The option's always there. But my sister was like, no, keep going. Also, huge shout out to my little sister, Dipuo. She was with me during Comic Con. She was dressed as Luffy. She does not know who Luffy is.
The things we do for our sisters. Come. Mom, put my hand where you said.
You like
Put my hand.
no, it's come pistol. In actual fact, my sister doesn't know what anime. She doesn't know. She knows what anime is, but she doesn't really like it. And she only participates in certain things with me because she wants to support me. And when it comes to my family, I won't lie to you, I'm a little bit loved. I'm a little bit spoiled because my family does go a little bit too hard for me when it comes to supporting me. And I'm just grateful. I'm really grateful. I'm grateful for my sister for coming with me. Like, yeah, she took a break from a big girl job because she actually has a full-time job to come support me. So appreciate you for that. But like, yeah, so on the day, right, I went to Comic Con. I wasn't really expecting much. I don't necessarily think that people notice me. I don't think I stand out. And in my mind, I'm like, that's fine, But to get like real life validation for the first time, because don't get me wrong, I appreciate the online validation. I appreciate being able to like express myself on the internet, have people be like, you're doing good. You're also doing good. Stop that. No, don't stop. I like it. Love you guys. But like to get like actual real life validation was so cool. It's very, very cool. Especially since at times, not all the time, but the odd times I'm like, I don't feel like I belong, right? especially with like my interests. I have a vast amount of interest. Like, don't let my ball fill you at the back. Yes, I'm very much into anime. Yes, I'm very much into K-pop. Yes, I'm very much into art. I'm also like a soccer fanatic. Okay, hairy football fanatic, sports fanatic. I'm so annoying. can be a little bit annoying. So at times I feel like, oh, I'm doing a little bit too much. I can be a little bit too much at times. So I try to like minimize myself and hold myself back so people don't feel overpowered by me. But to be in an environment where everyone is like me, feels good. It feels great. I think the highlight of my day is quite a few. Like, the highlight of my day was my whole entire day, to be honest. I took a photo with a guy who was dressed like Doflamingo. Ooh, what do you mean? Doflamingo? Dude, I love Doflamingo. I love Dolphy, but I was so nervous. I couldn't even ask him to take a picture. Mind you, everyone was talking to me. Thank you to everyone who kept talking to me. Guys, I'm so grateful you guys actually talked to me because, hey, hey, social anxiety is a king. Because I couldn't open my mouth. Like, and then the guy, the Doflamingo guy, was like, hey, can I take a photo with you? I was like, yes. I couldn't even be myself. I couldn't be like, you want to take a photo with me? No, I was like, yes. You look cool. I like it. Hey, right? I took other photos of other people, but like, I couldn't get the social media because I was like focused on something else. But like, here are the highlights of my day. Top 3, I think. Top 3. The third one, in third place, is the first person to ask me for a photo, to take a photo with me. I was working with my sister to go and we registered for the Comic-Con thing, my barbecue. Now, I make jokes about this, but people think I'm actually joking when I'm not joking. I'm being very serious. I am awful with directions. Like, I'm so terrible with directions. So, despite me reading to figure out where the Comic-Con like thing was, I couldn't figure it out, right? I just couldn't do it. So I was like, when we got to like event, I rushed my sister to the thing. I was like, let's go find this place. And so I was like, okay. So I have like my arm on one side and I try to push my sister here with my arm. So we were running, right? And then some girl, she like looks at me bewildered. I was like, ooh, whoever she's seeing, it's scary. And she's like, whoa, can I take a photo with you? Now, I'm dumb. I don't think she's talking to me. I'm like, me? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh, yeah. I'm gonna take a photo with you. What's up? So I put it on my arm. My arm is very tasking to put on because it's like mechanics inside. So I have to like lift it, try to figure out everything is in here. So I put it on. She's like, asking questions. I'm like, yeah, I use boxes. I watched a YouTube video. Thank you for taking a photo of me. And I just left. I was like, that was so nice. My sister was like, ooh, you're about to stand out today. I'm like, ooh, I think you're lying. My sister was dead right, actually. So that was really fun. That was a fun moment. Number 2, it was when I got onto stage thinking, I don't know, I was just thinking the worst. I was thinking it was gonna be dead silent, actually. So when I got onto stage and I heard like a rapture of applause and screaming, I was just like, ooh, this is a nice thing to experience. Thank you. So that was really, really fun for me. And then like the last one, number 1, it was some random guy like he stopped me, right? So what happened is I was looking for my friend, Naledi's an artist. Okay, I went to the artist alley. I wanted to check out 3 people. It was Naledi, it was Bill, and it was Zandi. Okay, so Zandi, I saw her at the cosplay competition and she won first place. Listen, deserved. She went as like, I don't watch Bridgerton, but I knew she was like a costume from Bridgerton. Her hair was immaculate, bruh. She looked so good. I was like, dude, you're good, bruh. Dude, you look so good. She was like, nah, right? I'm like, no, you look like, I'm glad she won. She killed that. So I was happy to see her again because please go check out Zani if you can, please, on Instagram. I'll put a handle here. And then I tried looking for Bill. Bill is like a comic book writer. Bill is a social butterfly. I love Bill. But Bill's a social butterfly. But I love Bill. I could not find Bill at all. I went to his booth twice. I didn't find him. Anyways, so I was like, okay, fine. So now I'm about to go find Naledi, right? Naledi's my close friend. So as I try to get to him, like some guy randomly like taps me, he's like, hey, can I like talk to you? Like, oh, of course. I am in the artist alley after coming. It's around 2, guys. So Comic-Con is like packed to the brim. So now I physically cannot like hold my arm any other way besides here or like here, or else it's gonna rip because people are passing by you, and it's not the people's fault. It's just it gets packed. It's Comic-Con. It happens once every year. Obviously, everyone wants to show up. That makes sense to me, right? But anyways, so as I'm standing, this guy's like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" I'm like, "Of course." He's like, "Hey, I don't know if you saw this. I didn't, guys. I'm so sorry. If I don't have my glasses on, just know I am blind. The only reason I'm able to like speak so confidently for the camera right now is because I'm still on my camera. I'm alone, but I am still technically blind. If I had to do this in front of people, glasses will not be on. I'm not gonna make eye contact with people. That does not work for me. It makes me more scared. But anyways. It's like, yeah, I don't know if you saw this, but I was in the crowd, and when I saw like your cosplay, like I was screaming, like, "Dude, you're just so good." I was like, "Oh wow, thanks, man. Like, man, thank you." And it was like to me, "Hey, do you ever feel like are you gonna keep doing this? Like, are you gonna carry on?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, actually, it was my first coming like casual." I ran out of words. It was my first like Comic-Con competition, and although I was a bit scared, I'm happy I did it because I finally got to break the mold of me being afraid of doing things, And yeah, I would love to carry on. He's like, "You should, you should carry on. Like this is something you clearly good, and you should keep, progressing." And I was like, "Wow, this feels so surreal." Like, don't get me wrong, the whole entire day I'm getting like compliments from people. People are passing by. People are walking past me, taking steps to come back. Like, "No, listen, I just had to tell you, your cosplay looks so sick." And I was like, "Dude, you're taking some of your day to tell me your cosplay. Thank you. Like, you don't have to do that at all." But like, it was so touching, and I couldn't cry because obviously I'm a thug, right? No, I'm just joking. No, but I was just like, I was just like so really like very touched. But now to have a stranger just come up to me and put so much affirmations into me. You guys wanted to make me cry. Okay, that was your whole entire plot. I see you guys. It almost worked. It worked. I cried at home. Like a real thug would, obviously. But yeah, that was like the highlight of my day. Don't get me wrong, the whole entire day was the highlight of my day. Like being able to post on Instagram was the highlight of my day. Like having the actual champion, the current champion of cosplays, like your Instagram. Y'all can take me now. I've already lived. My life is rosy, guys. It was such a great experience. Like, I'm happy. I'm so happy. I'm elated. Every other adjective you guys can find of me saying I'm happy, I'm exactly that. Like, yeah, to think that this is just the start. I've already been building up foundations to get to this point, so I'm happy that I finally got here. But I'm excited for next year. I'm excited to see what I can do. I'm gonna probably be there for Rage, but I'm not gonna like cosplay. I just gonna be there just to see what's going on. And yeah, I'll start planning more appropriately. Like I wanna be a little bit more outgoing, like attend like social events, because for the most part I just stay at home. And that's not good. Especially when I wanna expand my cosplay community. I really need to start engaging with people. But yeah, being, not saying things, not speaking to people is also bad. So I'm not gonna be a closed-mouthed person. I'm gonna open my mouth and I'm gonna talk a lot. So everyone get ready for me, okay? You guys have been warned. Anyways, thank you to my friends. Thank you to my little sister. Thank you to my family. Thank you to everyone who's out there supporting me continuously. Thank you for like keeping up with my chaotic journey on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, YouTube. Thank you guys. Just thank you. I will see you guys for the next video. Until then, bye.